Good Feeling Sports TV. Got a couple music entertainment videos to talk about. So this will be the first one. I'll probably upload in order. But it's a report going around about little Reese, and I linked that article in the description under article link. And everybody know he got shot in the neck, and he was in critical condition. And but him being in critical condition, he almost lost his life. And then little Reese was saying that he was good or whatever, and he ended up pulling through. I'm not sure if he out the hospital yet. I guess he out. Well, he is out because he went on Instagram or whatever. And they saying that allegedly whoever shot him, I'm just gonna say who, they paid him 20 bands for a feature, 20,000 to translate, and basically he didn't ever send the Pro Tools over there. This ain't the first time you hear about that. You heard about it with basically problems with features. You seen a situation where they what's old boy named Whack 100 was getting that E40 because he didn't pay Blueface, his artist, that he managed. He didn't pay Blueface his money for a feature. You seen T Grizzly say that he be hoeing niggas on a feature. In the interview he did right when his last album dropped, said that he'll charge you for a feature and then he won't clear it. The record label won't clear it, and he just take your money. The only thing you can do is put on a mixtape. You see Yo Gotti got sued over I think he was supposed to feature on a song, and he ended up stealing the song, and he had a default judgment where he owed several millions of dollars to the artist for stealing his song and putting him on his album. It was just supposed to be a feature where he sent his verse back, but he ended up taking the song. So it ain't the only time, but you gotta realize, dude, like 20,000 for probably I don't know who the artist was. They saying FMBG Duck. I don't know these dudes' name, but whoever the artist was, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he was a big artist. So that's probably 20,000 coming out his pocket that he paid Lil Reese for a feature for. And for me, like, that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you leave that shit in the street. Everybody talking about, I ran off on the plug. Ain't nobody really running off on the plug and living to tell about it. You know what I'm saying? Not to me, not a real plug. Not no guy you copping an eighth from or an ounce from or a 8-ball. That ain't no plug. Where he got it from was stepped on. Where he got it from, it was probably not as stepped on. That ain't no plug. A plug is somebody that got it like that. Plug ain't letting the dollar slide. Not no real plug. All right. But they out here finessing people, man. This the corporate world. Even if you're doing it on a lower tier level, and you're lower tier artist, and you feature and then you run off with somebody's money, like, what you think? That's 20 bands out of my money I paid you. I'm not about to take a loss on 20 bands. Only loss you're gonna be taking is time in the hospital. And whoever, if it's true that this happened over a $20,000 feature that he never sent the stuff in, he just played stupid and took the money, then he deserved what he got coming, bro. He deserved what he had coming, and probably what he got coming. And he want to sit there and try to play tough. Nah, man, you don't do business like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't do business like that, dog. You get that man his feature, you give him his bars, and then you move on for him. But is it worth your life? No, it's never worth your life. Now, I could have been some other stuff in there that probably explain why he never sent the feature, so you got to hear both sides of the story, or you know what I'm saying. But these dudes rapping about running off from the plug and being grimy and being greasy, dude, the type of people you stay away from. And anybody else that wanted to do a feature or do a collab with Lil Reese now, why would I do it with him? I can't trust him regardless. And I know, his homeboys, Chief Keef and Dirk, they speaking out on it, and they probably gonna want retaliation, but your mans was wrong. However you look at it, your mans was wrong. If somebody did you the same way, tell me that you wouldn't react the same way. You wouldn't go suit up and boot up. But I know you riding with your mans, y'all mans right or wrong, but your mans was wrong. But you got to hear his side of the story too to get the total side. Now, to take it to his side of the story, basically he told VladTv that it's gonna take $1 million. It's gonna take $1 million for him to do the interview, to get an interview from him about the story. He said this ain't no fake, this fake story. This ain't no Rick Ross, no 50 Cent type of story. This is a real story. So, for him wanting $1 million, just for the interview. You know, at the end of the day, he not even $1 million artist. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been platinum. He probably ain't never been gold. You know what I'm saying? I find it hard pressed that his story gonna be better than Brian Glade's story that he doing right now, or some of the other stories you hear Aaron Hall on VladTv, or you hear the Matt Barnes story or whatever. And Vlad told him, ain't nobody gonna pay you $1 million. Ain't nobody gonna pay you 1% of $1 million for that interview. You know what I'm saying? And he's speaking facts. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, he probably was just joking about it, or just pricing himself high, hoping somebody get him. But Lil Reese ain't really known like that. And that's no disrespect to Cuz, but he ain't no upper echelon rapper. You know, it ain't like a 6ix9ine get out. Like, that's $1 million interview. Probably to some people, if 6ix9ine get out, that's $1 million interview. You know? So people looking at that like, yeah, I can pay $1 million for the 6ix9ine interview. People, that's how people probably looking. I can pay $1 million for that, but or somewhere around there. But you know, interesting to see if he do tell the story. But he had a hell of a last 12 months, or whatever it was, because remember them dudes put hands on him, and it was saying he had boo-booed on himself when they was fighting in the streets, and it ended up that's just the way the draws was designed and stuff. So you can't feel sorry for somebody, you know, who trying to finesse somebody else if that's the story. But I'm pretty sure there's more lanes and avenues to the story. But hey, let me know what y'all guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, crowd response, video request, want to make a donation. That link subscription. Best way to donate is share the video. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. I'll link the articles in the description proving it to be true. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow Sports TV.